there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you're here. I feel like Kendrick Lamar just dropping videos back to back. They not like us. Sorry. I may talk about that beef. I am just floored. I am shook. Nonetheless, in this video, we need to talk about why Carlos King is trying to turn Love and Marriage Huntsville into a podcast. So there is backlash because there are a lot of casual fans that just want to tune into the show, that do not want to be a part of any of the behind the scene mess, any of the social media mess, any of the stuff that's going on YouTube or anything, right? And it really turned off people of not only, the extensive time of Carlos King inserting himself as a cast member and him, going beyond the fourth wall and showing him FaceTiming Mel that, her brother had the right reaction to because he was looking at it like this is sus and all the things. But nonetheless, we got to talk about it. Carlos King, the blogger, is trying to make Love and Marriage Huntsville a podcast, you guys. That's the big master plan. That is my takeaway of the episode, you guys. He wants Love and Marriage Huntsville to be a podcast, not the #1 show on OWN. He wants to give that title to Ready to Love, you guys. Because what in the heck? What in the heck? You have a core audience that specifically wants to tune into the show, that has no idea about any alleged rumors on social media. Only believes what they see on that hour show, even though technically what they're seeing is also lies and things. But nonetheless, they want to just, stay in that bubble. Those core fans, right? And they were really turned off, and they're turned off to the point that if this is going to be the focus of the season, of all social media stuff, all this extensive talk about the millimeters, all of this foolery with frivolous lawsuits and, all of the things, Carlos King, the blogger, Carlos King, the podcaster, in place of people who I thought were hired and paid allegedly $2,500 an episode to contribute something. So I mean, again, everyone's mad at the wrong person. Everyone's mad at the wrong people, right? But you're alienating a core part of your fan base that does not have the time to be on social media 24/7 to see all of the potential rumors about all these cast members. They just want to get their, 42 minutes of entertainment and peace out. But if it's going to look like a podcast, if you're trying to turn this show into an internet show, if you're trying to turn this show into your messy Monday sessions with Dr. Heavenly, you're going to lose a core part of your base, a core part of your viewing audience, Carlos. Because here's the thing, a reality show that is supposed to be filming real people's lives should not be reduced to just Googling and searching certain content creators and bloggers, YouTube videos to provide content for a storyline, you guys. No. And then you take it a step further because we still have to discuss Martell going on Tasha K, another YouTuber. So again, what are we doing? Right? How are we going to move these stories along if you are directing the storylines versus what is on the internet? But then the flip side of this is you're intentionally diminishing the overwhelmingly response to the arrest on the internet and still reducing this to a text message and taking out any portion of the DV, taking out any portion of the harassment, taking out any portion of the revenge P, and the fact that this is a crime, and the fact that nobody is just going to go to jail and get arrested for a screenshot or just a sending a random text message to somebody. No. And it's funny that people don't want to say what they actually said in the message because they know that they were in the wrong. They know that they went too far. And again, still trying to paint the narrative that Mel is bitter, that Mel's trying to send a black man to prison, and all of these things. And Mel spelled it out, that this warrant has been in place since last August. Like, what is she supposed to do? Call her ex-husband who's terrorizing her and threatening her and harassing her and trying to use the kids as bait against her? Oh, I'm going to give you a forewarning. There's a warrant out for your arrest. No. She didn't want contact with this dude in the first place. That was why originally he only had her email. Because Mel knew back then that he was trying to record their conversations, he was trying to use things against her, he was trying to harass her and try to control her and try to dictate what she could and couldn't do, whether she had the kids that week or not, and Mel was not about to play that game. Until this court system decided, oh, no, Martell has to have a way to be in contact. No! He is a danger to himself, to his ex-wife, to his kids, and others. So, no, he does not need to be in any type of contact without there being a third party mediating the situation. Right? But Carlos King is going down a very dangerous rabbit hole right now. If he is trying to make this an internet show, if he is trying to gauge, trying to give people storylines who refuse to tell their real stories based off of what people on social media say, right? And then frame it in a way to make certain content creators look bad and look as though they're just spreading false information about people. No. You got to give us something that's going on, or we don't need to see you on the show, which was evident tonight that there are several people in this cast who have nothing going on, who do not need to be on the show, who do not need the 25, well, maybe they do need the 2,500 episode. However, they're not even contributing anything that's worth that. But to try to make this a podcast, to try to make this like your show with Dr. Heavenly is a huge mistake, Carlos. That's not what reality TV was supposed to be. Reality TV is not a podcast, you guys. The point of a podcast, the point of a blogger is to recap whatever's going on. Recap a show, recap whatever's going on in trending topics or celebrity news and gossip or other reality shows. If you are a casual fan that you don't like the social media component of things and you just want to see what currently is going on with the cast, and you're getting a recap show of all this summary of things that's being, said on social media or being trending on social media, you're going to tune these people out. And not just those casual fans, but the existing fans who already knew what was taking place on social media. Seeing this basically, like Marceau says, a reenactment isn't the business. We should have seen an authentic approach, but we also had the confirmation how much of a liar Martell is. Mr. I'm not filming is what you told Tasha K. That you're not filming. That there was allegedly a gag order. That you were not supposed to be talking about Mel or the case or anything except you doxed your own ex-wife in front of over 1 million subscribers. Can you make it make sense? But Carlos King thinks this is cute. Carlos King thinks this is entertaining, and the messier, the better. No. Where was the message for the show about, DV and hotlines to call? And, if you're experiencing any harassment and social media and online bullying and all the things, where are those messages and disclaimers? Like I said, that there is no protection for black women, you guys. This is the oppressed women's network through and through, you guys. Make it make sense. But I don't know why Carlos is trying to recreate a podcast on this show. That's like Andy Cohen trying to make Real Housewives function like Watch What Happens Live. No. It is a totally separate entity, right? And you are playing a very dangerous game, because if you're just going to reduce this to social media, the network can come back and say, well, why do we need this show? If people are just going to do whatever on social media, we don't have to pay you. We don't have to pay you a dime if basically you can't contribute any organic storylines from this cast, and that you have to be on YouTube all day to find content for the cast members who are giving absolutely nothing to the show. No. There has to be more than Mel that's going to contribute something. And there has to be more than the repetitive and redundant side chick mess. And all of these things that keep getting exposed initially first on social media, that you're doing these quote-unquote reenactments, but you're alienating an audience of people who do not want to see this, who do not want to see you all in the video and be C. Diddy. No. They just want to watch the show and get their entertainment and go. But if it is just going to be a regurgitation of a summary of what several content creators have already said these past several months, then you can keep it. That's not anything original. Even other shows on Bravo that have referenced the blogs, or in particular talked about people who've interacted with the blogs and showed receipts and all those things, it never dominated the entire season. It was maybe mentioned in like an episode or two, but it wasn't the dominant storyline of those shows, right? And this is a dangerous game. This is a very dangerous game to make this look like an internet show, because it completely takes out the integrity and the authenticity of the show, because you're basically reducing it to just trying to summarize other people's commentary, other people's reactions, and then basically asking a reaction to the cast to those reactions to try to facilitate something. When these people should have been on their game regardless. These people should be having their own lives regardless. But if you have to stalk what is going on with Melody and Martell for content, that's not okay. We're 70s in, well, technically it's 8 seasons in, right? According to the official information about the show, it's actually season 8, right? But that's going to affect people's pay had they known that it's actually season 8, right? Because then they can't get that pay increase that they are overdue, right? But again, where are we going from here? What is the point right now? What is the point? If we are just going to reenact and just regurgitate everything that we have said the past 4 months, why should anybody tune in? And we already see the direction to victimize Martell and where that's going, so people definitely don't want to stick around and see any of that foolery. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.